When he was in the middle of the night, he was in the middle of the night. There was both hope and a little panic in my heart. On the day of the results, when the teacher announced the best number with my name, the heart swayed with joy. The joy of the friends, the smile of the teacher, and the self-confidence gave the heart comfort and pride. This moment was the first lesson to understand that hard work, dedication, and perseverance can bring every success to man. When she returned home, she told her mother that she had the best results. The mother said, "Son, this is your labor and the mercy of the Lord. Remember that labor is never wasted." I remember when the teacher announced, "Son, your team did the best job in this event." Then the eyes were filled with joy and light. On the day of the event, we all prepared with full dedication. Every friend did his job, and we all did the best together. When the event was completed and our name was taken as a success, the heart was filled with joy. This moment was the first lesson to understand that any goal can be achieved through hard work and collaboration. Remember when the teacher said, "Son, this time you have to participate in teamwork in the science fair." I was a little excited and a little nervous, wondering if our project was going to be done right. We did our research together with our friends. Everyone did their job. Someone built the model, someone collected the information, and someone prepared the presentation. He enjoyed the whole process and learned everything. On Science Fair Day, when we presented our project, the teacher and guests were very happy. The answer to their questions was confident. This moment was the first lesson in understanding that everything is possible with hard work and teamwork. When I returned home, I told my mother how it was. The mother said, "Son, this experience is the foundation for learning and success for you. Always remember when the teacher announced, 'There will be a little competition in class today.'" There was a little nervousness in the heart at first, but there was also enthusiasm inside. During the competition, we participated with full effort and strategy. Friends supported and solved every question, every challenge together. It was the first moment I realized that teamwork makes every difficulty easier. When my name came to pass, my heart was filled with joy. The praise of the teacher and the joy of the friends gave the heart comfort and pride. When she returned home, she told her mother that she had won the class. The mother said, "Son, that's the real lesson. Hard work, teamwork, and enthusiasm are the way to success in life." Winning the competition for the first time in class was not only a memorable moment, but it was also the first lesson in trust, hard work, and cooperation in life. This moment gives us the first lesson of the importance of hard work, success, and respect. He said, "Son, you have to attend this annual event and you will be recognized for your hard work." He was a little overwhelmed by what he was doing. On the day of the ceremony, standing on the stage, I saw my friends, teachers, and parents. Every successful child was being given a prize, and when my name was taken, my heart leaped with joy. This moment was full of pride and confidence, and was the first lesson to understand that hard work is never wasted. I returned home and told my mother how it was. The mother said, "Son, this moment is the reward for your hard work, honesty, and dedication. Always remember that hard work and courage make everything possible in life." Hearing the special word of the teacher for the first time in my life was a moment that filled my heart with pride, joy, and enthusiasm. This moment gives us the first lesson of the importance of hard work, dedication, and teaching. I remember when the teacher came into the classroom and said, "Son, your hard work and dedication are commendable. I am so pleased with you." When he heard this, his heart shook with joy and his eyes lit up. In that moment, I realized that the teacher's words were not just compliments, but powerful lessons to encourage These words are so deep in my heart that I feel that hard work and dedication never go away. When she returned home, she told her mother that the teacher had said a special word. The mother smiled and said, "Son, this is the fruit of your labor." The words of the teacher give courage and encouragement to the heart. Always remember them. Remember when the teacher said, "Today there will be a small competition in the class, and the team will win the best performance." My heart was full of joy and excitement, and even a little nervous about how best to perform in front of everyone. During the competition, we all used our full effort and strategy. Friends supported, answered every question, and solved difficult challenges together. This moment taught that teamwork makes every difficulty easier. When the result came and our name was taken to the winning team, the heart shook with joy. The joy of friends, the praise of the teacher, and the self-confidence gave the heart comfort and pride. Remember when the teacher said, "Son, everyone's cooperation is essential in this group project, and the team that does the best work will receive the prize." In the beginning, I was a little nervous, but I was a little worried that we would all do the best. We all created the project together. Each friend fulfilled his responsibilities. Someone did the research, someone made the model, and someone prepared the presentation. This moment taught that everything is easy and possible with collaboration and hard work. On the day of the project, the teacher and guests were very happy when we presented our work. When we were in the midst of it, our When the master said, "Son, your performance has been the best, and you will be given a trophy," then the eyes were filled with joy and light. During the competition, I showed all my hard work and preparation. With the help of friends, the guidance of the teacher, and their hard work, this was possible. It was the first moment I realized that constant hard work and enthusiasm is never wasted. When the trophy came into my hands, my heart was filled with joy and pride. This trophy was not just a prize but the first practical proof of hard work, dedication, and confidence. He went home and told his mother that he had won the trophy in the school competition. The mother said, "Son, this trophy is your reward for hard work and dedication. Always remember that hard work and courage are the keys to success." I remember when the teacher came into the classroom and said, "Son, your hard work, dedication, and honesty are admirable. You are truly an example." When he heard this, his heart shook with joy and his eyes lit up. In that moment, I realized that the teacher's words were not just compliments, but powerful lessons to encourage. These words go so deep into the heart that it is felt. Hard work and dedication always bear fruit. I went home and told my mother that the teacher gave me special praise. The mother smiled and said, "Son, this is the fruit of your labor." The words of the master give courage and confidence to the heart. Always remember them. Hearing the teacher's special praise for the first time is not only a memorable moment when the teacher declared, "Son, you are the team leader of this class because you are hardworking, responsible, and honest." There was also a little nervousness with joy at the beginning, because there were so many new responsibilities. After becoming a team leader, I got different responsibilities: maintaining discipline in the classroom, guiding friends, and leading the team in the right direction in every project or task. At first, it seemed all difficult, but gradually I learned that leadership is possible with hard work and understanding. Friends are sometimes angry, but the heart is happy that the teacher has trusted and that trust is to be maintained. He went back home and told his mother that he became the leader of the team. The mother said, "Son, this small position prepares you for great positions in life. Be faithful and diligent." Becoming a team leader in the class for the first time was not only an honor, but it was also the first lesson in leadership, hard work, and confidence in life. This moment gives us the first lesson of cooperation, joy, and trust. I remember when we won a competition in class, we were all very happy. He praised us and said, "You have done a great job." When he heard this, his heart shook with joy, and he thought it was necessary to share this success with friends. We all had a little party together outside the classroom. Laughter, joy, laughter, and the enjoyment of sharing success with each other was something else. This moment taught that success is not only about achieving, but also about sharing it with friends and colleagues. He went home and told his mother to celebrate with his friends. The mother said, "Son, sharing joy and success is the greatest joy. Always have good relations with your friends." Celebrating success with friends for the first time was not only a memorable moment, but it was the first lesson of friendship, cooperation, and happiness in life. I remember when the teacher saw my work during the competition and said, "Your hard work, creative thinking, and dedication are admirable. This is a truly wonderful job." When he heard this, his heart shook with joy and his eyes lit up. At that moment, I realized that the teacher's words were not only compliments but also encouraging lessons. These words were so deep in my heart that I knew that hard work and dedication were never wasted. I went home and told my mother that the teacher gave me special praise. The mother said, "Son, this is the fruit of your labor." The words of the master give the heart courage and confidence. Remember them always. Receiving special praise from a teacher in a competition for the first time was not only a memorable moment, but it was also the first lesson of hard work, dedication, and courage in life. Today, when the day comes, the hearts will be filled with joy and peace. When the teacher announced, "Son, your performance was excellent, and you are being rewarded for this academic competition," then the eyes were filled with joy and light. During the competition, I used all my hard work, preparation, and intellect. The help of friends, the guidance of the teacher, and their dedication made this success possible. This moment taught that constant hard work and grit is never wasted. His heart was filled with joy and pride. This prize was not just one thing but the first practical proof of hard work, dedication, and faith. He went home and told his mother that he had won the prize. The mother said, "Son, this is the reward of your hard work and dedication. Always remember that hard work and courage are the keys to success." Winning the prize for the first time in an academic competition was not only a memorable moment, but it was also the first lesson in hard work, confidence, and dedication in life.